Andreas here, and today I'm bringing another one of Tomas O'Connon's bands as part of my multi-band musician. A few months ago I talked about his project or his band Before the Dawn. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys Wolfheart. And this is his first of the 3 albums here called Winterbourne. Hopefully you guys can see this alright. This, to me, album picks up where Before the Dawn left off with songs like The Hunt and Strength and Valor, with parts of ferocity driven primarily by the drums. Then you have Tomas O'Connon, who adds his vocal intensity and strengthens these 2 songs. I just love what he does on these 2 tracks, as well as on the Rooftop Part 2. This is beautifully written and quite impressive flow from tranquil parts to harsh. Tomas did, I find, a great job of the writing process to fit and not stray from each other's melodies in Rooftop Part 2. That's a cool one to check out, as well as Chasm. I like this album. It sort of solidifies the back end of the album with a nice change of pace. The first half is acoustic, then the second half of the song is more distortion and has some wicked guitar work through it. So Chasm's another one to check out. But one song I really primarily want to mention is Isolation. It's a bonus track on this album. Hopefully you guys can see that alright. This song has this nice sad and haunting undertone with a poetic sensation from the music and these nice muted background notes that sort of just hover and hold in your ears. It gives you this nice sensation. Isolation is a nice emotional piece, and it's a great bonus track. I'm glad I was able to get that bonus track on Winterbourne here. The next album is this guy here called Shadow World. This is a balance of dark and dreary with a musical assault at times and beautifully done piano. And Eon of Cold is a perfect example of that, welded together flawlessly. Then you have songs like Zero Gravity and Storm Center that just turn up the velocity. I love the intensity of these 2 tracks. So check out Eon of Cold and Zero Gravity and Storm Center, and then one of my favorites, Abyss. This has a great pre-chorus lead that is blended with this angelic keyboard drone that to me just gives this a lot of dynamic and calmness to this song. And I find the keyboards add just this subtle depth that sort of gives nice ambience. Not only the Abyss, but how the Wolfheart uses the keyboards on this album is very well done. Another one of my favorite tracks is Resistance. This, I got hooked by the intro right away. They do a great job of accentuating that lead and then surrounding it by pure bombardment from Jonas, the drummer, who absolutely destroys on drums, just like these hard dudes here. So John of Sweden will know what I'm talking about. I just love the ferocity that Jonas brings, and then you have the tremolo picking that is just fierce. And of course, Tomas's monstrous vocals just help intensify Resistance. So check out that one if you want some intensity. This album closes off with a song called Vieri. This really captures the dark and dreary emotion that I mentioned with the lethargic sway of the double bass blended with the hypnotic tapping. These 2 elements put together really, to me, set up the song nicely. I really enjoy what they did in that, and then it closes off with this poetic piano piece that I really enjoy. That just closes off Vieri really well and closes off the album. I really enjoy what this song does. But before I jump to the next album, I just want to mention Mika Lamassari's solo and guitar work overall on this album is fantastic. And I got to see him live up close. He was like right in my face, so that was a really cool moment. And I'll be mentioning him a little bit more. The third album is this guy here. This one is called Tu Use and opens up with Shores of Lake Simpele. This is an instrumental war theme in my opinion, and it warns the onslaught called Boneyard. This song just shreds and is a freaking blitzkrieg and all-out intensity. This song just, pulls you into this album and sucks you in and gets you craving more. I really enjoy what Boneyard brings. But my favorite track on the album is The Flood. This is composed with some softer elements to serenade the verse, letting the chorus dictate a lot of the energy. Then you have Mika doing that solo with some abundance and style in his solo work on this song. I love the emotion that he brings on guitar into this track. And then you have the last 2 minutes. I just love the command of these last 2 minutes with this slight orchestral tone that just adds some passion almost to the song and just takes this song to a whole nother level. I love what the keyboards do with their subtleties. 2 other songs that I want to mention that are really sharp in the guitar department are The Rift and Dead White. I love the tapping in both of these songs, and then that subtle touch of keyboard. That ambience just adds another element, and the Wolfheart does it so well of just letting it hover back there, adding that ambience with the guitars and the vocals doing their work up front. So check out The Rift and Dead White for those elements. that wraps up Wolfheart. They are coming out with an album very, very shortly. So when I get to that, I'll be bringing that one to you guys folks. And stay tuned for more metal content and all that good stuff. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Check out Wolfheart. Tell me what you think. I'm going to have the songs and the links below. Tell me what you think of Wolfheart. Also check out my Before the Dawn video. It's a little longer, but Before the Dawn kicks some serious ass. So until next time, folks, happy listening.